Welcome back to Be Inspired from Life. Every morning is a new door, a new opportunity, a new beginning. And the truth is this: how you start your morning decides how you live your life. The morning is where your mindset is shaped, your spirit is aligned, your energy is set, and your focus is sharpened. The morning is the foundation of your day, and your day is the foundation of your destiny. If you can learn to build your mind every morning, you can change the entire direction of your life. So today, I want to take you through 12 powerful life lessons, 12 principles, 12 mental tools you should practice every morning if you want to build a strong mind, a disciplined mind, a peaceful mind, a focused mind, a resilient mind, and a mind that refuses to give up, a mind that creates success, a mind that creates clarity, a mind that creates freedom. This is a journey, so listen carefully, absorb every word, because these lessons are going to change the way you wake up. They will change the way you think. They will change the way you stand in the world. They will change the way you carry yourself. And they will change the way you rise every single day. Let's begin. The first lesson to build your mind every morning is simple but life-changing. Start with gratitude. The moment your eyes open, before you reach for your phone, before you think about yesterday, before the stress of life starts whispering in your ear, take a breath and acknowledge that you are alive. Right here, right now, you made it. Gratitude creates power. Gratitude shifts the entire atmosphere of your mind. Gratitude turns complaining into clarity. Gratitude turns chaos into calm. Gratitude activates faith. When you begin your morning with gratitude, your mind becomes stronger because you focus on what you have instead of what you lack. You stop chasing the noise of the world and reconnect with the blessings that surround you. And a grateful heart creates a powerful mind. The second lesson is to speak life into yourself. Every morning, talk to your mind before your mind talks to you. Don't wait for confidence to magically appear. Don't wait for motivation to knock on your door. You take control. You speak your truth. Tell yourself, I am capable. I am chosen. I am strong. I am focused. I am becoming better every day. Your words shape your inner world. Your inner world shapes your actions, and your actions shape your future. If the first voice you hear in the morning is your own voice speaking strength, you set the tone for the entire day. You command your mind to rise. The third lesson is protecting your peace before you allow the world to enter your space. That means before you pick up your phone, before you scroll, before you check messages, emails, or notifications, give your mind a moment of peace, a moment of silence, a moment to breathe. You cannot build a strong mind when you start your day with noise. You cannot build clarity when you start your morning with chaos. This world is loud. People are loud. Social media is loud. But your mind needs a moment of quiet. Build that quiet space every morning and guard it with purpose. The fourth lesson is movement. Move your body, even if it's just for a few minutes. When your body wakes up, your mind wakes up. Movement builds energy. Energy builds clarity. When you allow your body to stay stuck, heavy, and still, your mind takes on that same heaviness. But when you move, when you stretch, when you walk, when you breathe deeply, you create momentum. The morning is not just about waking up your eyes. It's about waking up your spirit, waking up your discipline, waking up your drive. The fifth lesson is choosing discipline over motivation. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fire. Motivation may carry you for a moment, but discipline carries you for a lifetime. Every morning, choose discipline. Do the things your future self will thank you for, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline builds strength. Discipline builds confidence. Discipline builds resilience. A mind trained by discipline becomes unstoppable. The sixth lesson is feeding your mind something clean and powerful. Don't let your morning diet be negativity, gossip, drama, or distractions. Feed your mind truth. Feed your mind wisdom. Feed your mind something that lifts you higher instead of pulling you downward. Read something empowering. Listen to something educational. Reflect on something meaningful. Your mind becomes what you feed it. Feed it strength, feed it purpose, feed it growth. The seventh lesson is deciding your direction for the day. Before the world distracts you, set your intentions. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What do I need to work on today? What is one thing I can do today that moves me forward? When your mind starts the day with direction, you avoid drifting. You avoid reacting. You avoid confusion. A mind with purpose cannot be easily shaken. The eighth lesson is letting go of yesterday. Don't start your morning carrying the weight of past mistakes, past pains, past regrets, or past disappointments. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday cannot be changed. Yesterday is no longer your responsibility. But today is. Today is your responsibility. Today is your opportunity. Every morning is a chance to rewrite your story. Every morning is a reset. Release yesterday and rise into today with a clean slate. The ninth lesson is practicing patience with yourself. You will not transform overnight. You will not heal overnight. You will not build a strong mind overnight. Growth takes time. Becoming better takes time. And every morning, remind yourself that you are allowed to take this journey step by step. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to fall and rise again. Be patient, but be committed. Be gentle, but be determined. Your patience fuels your power. The 10th lesson is choosing courage over comfort. Every morning, your mind will try to pull you back into old habits, old thinking, old fears. But comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort keeps you stuck. Comfort keeps you small. Comfort keeps you repeating the same cycles. But courage is what expands you. Courage is what elevates you. Courage is what pushes you into the life you are meant to live. Every morning, choose courage. Step into discomfort. Step into challenges. Step into opportunities that stretch your mind. The 11th lesson is protecting your environment. Your mind cannot grow in toxic soil. Your mind cannot rise in negative surroundings. Every morning, evaluate your environment. Who are you listening to? Who are you allowing near your energy? Who are you giving access to your mental peace? Protect your space. Protect your spirit. Protect your mind. Your environment shapes your outcomes more than you realize. The 12th lesson is trusting God, trusting timing, and trusting the process. Every morning, surrender the things you cannot control. Release fear. Release anxiety. Release the urge to rush. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust that God is working in ways you have not seen yet. Trust that your path is aligning with purpose. When you begin your morning with trust, your mind becomes lighter. Your heart becomes calmer. Your spirit becomes stronger. Now hear this. These 12 lessons are not just ideas. They are not just concepts. They are not just suggestions. They are tools. They are weapons. They are foundations. If you practice them every morning, your mind will transform. Your thinking will elevate. Your spirit will strengthen. Your days will become clearer. Your focus will sharpen. Your energy will rise. And your life will follow. Because everything begins in the mind. Peace begins in the mind. Strength begins in the mind. Discipline begins in the mind. Confidence begins in the mind. Success begins in the mind. And your morning is the birthplace of that mind. This is how you build a life. This is how you build discipline. This is how you build peace. This is how you build confidence. This is how you build strength. This is how you build purpose. This is how you build a destiny. You build it by building your mind every single morning. When you wake up, you rise with intention. You rise with power. You rise with gratitude. You rise with clarity. You rise with focus. You rise with God guiding you. You rise knowing that today is another chance to become the strongest version of yourself. Your mind builds your life, so build it with purpose. Build it with discipline. Build it with truth. Build it with faith. Build it every morning. And let me take you even deeper. Because building your mind every morning is not just a routine. It is a lifestyle. It is a commitment. It is a declaration that you refuse to live on autopilot. You refuse to live in survival mode. You refuse to give your power away to problems, people, or pressures. It is a promise that you are going to rise with intention instead of drifting through your days hoping things will change on their own. Nothing changes without you changing your mindset first. Nothing rises if your mind stays low. Every morning is the battleground of your life. The moment you wake up, your mind is at its most vulnerable. It can be influenced, it can be shaped, it can be guided, or it can be attacked. It can be directed by you, or it can be stolen by distractions. It can be lifted by your purpose, or pulled down by your past. That is why morning mindset is everything. Because if you do not take control in the morning, the world will take control for you. Every morning, your doubts wake up, your excuses wake up, your fears wake up. The question is, do you wake up stronger than them? Do you wake up ready to speak over them? rise above them, and move forward despite them? Or do you let them dictate the pace of your day? You cannot build a strong life with a weak morning. You cannot build a stable future with a chaotic start. You cannot build confidence with a mindset that is unfocused and unprepared. So let me remind you again, the morning is your training ground. The morning is your mental gym. The morning is where your spiritual strength is built. Just like you train muscles through repetition, you train your mind through morning rituals. Discipline becomes easier when it becomes familiar. Strength becomes natural when it becomes practiced. Confidence becomes instinct when you feed it every day. You want to build your mind? Start by mastering your morning. The world may pull you in 1,000 directions, but your morning belongs to you. It is the one moment when the world is quiet enough for you to hear yourself, to hear God, to hear your thoughts, to hear your purpose without interruption. And you must understand this truth. Your life will always rise to the level of your mindset. If your mindset is weak, everything feels heavy. If your mindset is unfocused, everything feels confusing. If your mindset is negative, everything feels overwhelming. But when your mindset is strong, even challenges feel possible. Even obstacles feel conquerable. Even uncertainty feels manageable. The strength of your mind determines the quality of your life. This is why you cannot afford to wake up and start your day with frustration, scrolling, comparison, chaos, or old negativity. You cannot afford to start your day reacting. You must start your day creating peace, creating focus, creating purpose, creating strength, creating direction. Let me go deeper into something people ignore. The morning is not just about doing things. It is about becoming someone. You are building a version of yourself that does not fold under pressure. You are building a version of yourself that does not break when life gets hard. You are building a version of yourself that stands tall, stays calm, and moves forward with intention. That version of you is built through consistency, through repetition, through showing up for yourself every day, even on the days when you don't feel like it. And the truth is, there will be days when your mind is tired, days when stress tries to take over, days when the weight of life sits on your shoulders, days when you question everything. Those are the days when your morning mindset matters the most. Those are the days when your discipline must carry you. Those are the days when your faith must speak louder than your fear, because it is not hard to be strong on good days. Anyone can do that. The real power is being strong on difficult days, and your morning practice gives you that strength. You must also understand that your morning mindset determines how you respond to life. When your mind is strong, you stop reacting emotionally and start responding wisely. You stop letting every small inconvenience irritate you. You stop letting every negative person drain you. You stop allowing problems to control your mood. Instead, you stay centered. You stay grounded. You stay calm. You stay aligned. That kind of mind is built through morning discipline. Let me tell you something else. One strong morning can change your entire day. One strong day can change your entire week. One strong week can change your month. And one strong month can change your life. But it all begins with that first hour when you wake up. If you give your morning to God, to discipline, to gratitude, to clarity, then your life will begin to reflect those same qualities. And hear me clearly. A strong mind does not mean a perfect mind. A strong mind does not mean you never feel stressed. A strong mind does not mean you never feel tired or overwhelmed. A strong mind simply means you refuse to stay down. You refuse to quit. You refuse to let negative thoughts have the final say. You refuse to surrender your peace. You refuse to let fear decide your path. You might bend, but you do not break. You might fall, but you rise. Again, you might struggle, but you keep moving. And this is exactly why these morning lessons matter. Because when you build your mind every morning, you become someone who can walk through storms without losing yourself. You become someone who can face challenges without collapsing. You become someone who holds peace in chaos. Someone who carries purpose in confusion. Someone who keeps faith in uncertainty. Someone who rises again and again and again. So hear this in your spirit. You do not wake up for no reason. You wake up because there is more for you. You wake up because God still has plans for you. You wake up because your purpose is calling you. You wake up because your story is not over. You wake up because your growth is not done. You wake up because you are becoming stronger every day. Do not waste these mornings. Do not sleepwalk through your life. Rise with intention. Rise with strength. Rise with purpose. Rise with a mind that is ready to build, ready to grow, ready to climb, ready to evolve. Because your mind is the architect of your destiny. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future. Your decisions are the builders of your path. And every morning, you get another chance to design the life you were meant to live. A life of peace, a life of purpose, a life of clarity, a life of discipline, a life of strength, a life of growth.
Thank you so much for watching. If this video inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Be Inspired from Life for more motivational content. And remember, no matter where you are in life, you have the power to change your future. See you in the next video.